Tagovailoa. Terrific doesn't cover his last game. He was simply perfect throwing it around. It's the Dolphins and the Panthers under the lights on Sunday night.
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Got it. Here we go.
First play, and Young is going to throw it. Got his man. It's Jonathan Mingo. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Mingo. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on 1 play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's going to be incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
All right, 2nd and 10. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. You look at this Carolina defense. And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And while teams don't like to talk about
Tua hit, and the ball is out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there, and luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it?
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Dolphins. A big play there. His 25th touchdown. tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Dolphins are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive.
Ready.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. In motion goes the tight end. On 1st down, Sutton. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Carolina! A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So Miami coming out for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown! A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 14. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Check white. Black swap. Switch. Yellow. Set. Cut.
Up the middle they go. It's Sutton. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Shedding the tackle. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football. Miami's offense. go. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Tua wants to throw it on second down. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. From the gun, it's Tua. Throw left side taken in by Palmer. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Up the middle, Achane shoves him away. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Tua going to throw. He's got it. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. So that's now 10 touchdowns for him on the year. He's into double figures, and we're not even to the halfway point of the season yet.
Partner, doesn't this speak to how well he works with this offensive line? And they know he doesn't need a giant alley to run through. He just needs a little seam. And he's so good at being patient, waiting for things to develop, and then accelerating when it does appear.
Butker now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You put the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. As they've got it as we resume action. Here is Young. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Deron Payne able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, Young loses it. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. Butker on for the PAT. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. And the Panthers coming out now.
Ready. Ready.
A first down throw for Young. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Isaiah Simmons in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Ready.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Ready.
To throw, Young. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Now here's Young. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or 2. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Tua. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Throwing, Young. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Young on third down. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And it's fielded at the 34. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
Let's go.
Tua sets up to pass it. Wright's got it.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
2nd and 5 at the Panthers' 39-yard line.
On second down, a run by Achane. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. They only needed 1 yard on third down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Now a throw here to his running back. It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to the ground, Achane. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Hey, let's go.
They'll go. Achane. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determination.
Then he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Devon Achane. in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the route is on here in this first half.
Panthers 14. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
The Dolphins take over first and 10.
Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 3. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught at the 25. Touchdown Dolphins. A great effort there. 74 yards. And the Dolphins have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
Shot, 17. Blue check. Hut.
Young off the play fake. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
Ready?
And it's second down.
Opposite. Green. Smith red. Check white.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Sutton. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Young now. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Dolphins offense returning to the field. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. It's a big play there for Miami. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run. Achane. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Devon Achane with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Dolphins have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a throw left side is intercepted? Picked off by Cam Smith. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throw caught by Achane. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Let's do this, man.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Hey.
Now Tua. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Tua on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he is going to be out of bounds a mile away from that yellow line, and that will become a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. Touchdown, Panthers. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 43 yards. And the Panthers are able to claw one back. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Miami set to take over. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Watch it, Oscar.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he is going to lose yardage here. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Let's go. 20, TX.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. And we're back now in Charlotte. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tua going to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Here's Tua on the move to his left. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And the pressure gets to him again. Derek Brown in there to drop him for a loss on the play. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
Black Ultra.
Young to throw it. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings him second. Now Young. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Now here's Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Steps away. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
32 Stinger.
On 2nd down, Tua. pressure comes, and down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Let's go.
Young now after the fumble recovery. A quick throw there is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here is Young. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd and 6.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Turbo 2, ice jab. Ice jab, turbo 2, ice jab. Hey, 21 TA. Ready.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. So no gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd down.
Watson, Oscar. Good night.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points.
Still third down.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down.
Hey, Watson, Oscar, Watson, Oscar. Hey.
Tua sets up to pass it. Out to his left. He's going to leave this for his run. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved. And
he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. A play fake. Now Young. Under pressure, they got him again.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. This whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.